6.3, Jess Rose, and I think Hunter, maybe just Jess. Oh, kia ora, Jess. Obviously as chair of the Manukau Harbour Forum, but also Waitakere Rangers local board, you couldn't say no to clearing the way for the kauro, so thank you very much for doing that. We will go to your public forum, and just to be clear, everyone, this is Jess is here as the chair role of the Manukau Harbour, speaking to the item that's later on our agenda. Kia ora.
Kia ora. Okay, so that was that first slide. So just to refresh your memories, and GLOCAT, where we're talking about, this is the Manukau Harbour catchment. I'm here as chair of the Manukau Harbour Forum to recommend that you adopt the Revitalise Manukau Harbour strategy that's in your agenda later today. The forum is comprised of an elected representative from each of the 9 local boards that surround it and provides collective stewardship and advocacy on behalf of Franklin, Mangere Otahuhu, Manarewa, Maungakiki Tamaki, Otara Papatuitoi, Papakura, Puki Te Papa, Waitakere Rangers and FO local boards. United we stand. This harbour is shared by a wide range of communities with close to 400,000 people living in the catchment. The Manukau Harbour is one of New Zealand's most important coastal ecosystems. It's bordered by 3 regional parks, more than 700 local parks and open spaces. Some 350 streams and awa flow into it. It covers 370 square kilometres, with each tide moving about 200 billion litres of water. The catchment supports over 40 shore and seabirds, including 20,000 migratory birds each year. It's recognised internationally as a significant ecological area. The feedback on Manukau Harbour strategy from the local boards has been unequivocally positive, detailed and fulsome from each and every local board surrounding it. I didn't do too many clicks there. Appreciating governance responsibility for the strategy sits with the governing body. Local boards contribute through advocacy and local decision making to support the improved environmental outcomes. As representatives of our communities, these endorsements we're making are a groundswell from the hearts and minds of the people living around this treasured moana. The harbour has also been identified as a priority in all 9 of our local board plans. And don't worry about the small writing there. This slide's about the vibe, and the vibe is the value. The Manukau Harbour is a treasured natural, cultural and recreational asset valued for its biodiversity, public amenity and access to the water. It's also important for our future. Communities want a clearer, healthier and more accessible harbour with improved water quality, thriving ecosystems and ongoing restoration for future generations. As a harbour forum, some of the cool stuff we're doing in our community, we're developing a lot more advocacy and engagement assets. We've just got these cool new posters which aren't quite finished with their printing, otherwise I would have brought them in to hand out, so let us know if you want one later for display. Our website, for the first half of this year alone, in 2026, our website recorded a 191% increase year on year of people visiting. My favourite thing is our REAL program, Running with Sustainable Schools. This is the Rangatahi Environmental Action Leaders. This encompasses 50 schools in the Sustainable Schools program. Preference goes to identifying rangatahi leaders from Manukau Harbour Forum schools. And these are our future leaders. We have them learn about mātauranga Māori, leadership, caring for te taio, te tiriti, and a lot of green mahi. This is me with a korawai presented to the forum that was made by the rangatahi at their recent wānanga. And of course, we'll be planning our next symposium, which is always highly attended and a really exciting time. We'll send you an invite when we know more about that. We know that we're on the right track with this strategy. I looked to this recent quote from Mayor Wayne Brown, speaking to Council's recent adoption of the Nature Positive Auckland. The revitalised Manukau Harbour is a pathway to delivering this outcome. So, for my last slide, I just want to say Auckland Council has a key role in safeguarding the environmental health of the Manukau Harbour through its policy, regulatory and operational functions under several statutes. We've provided input into the development of the proposed strategy since 2023, and today we're asking you to put it into action. If you have any questions about strategy, you might actually want to refer them to Dave and Georgie, who are the strategy authors and subject matter experts. They're sitting behind me and are presenting later this morning or earlier this afternoon. Tēnā koutou, and thank you.
Kia ora, Jess, thank you very much. I hear you're doing an awesome job in the chair role this term, so thank you very much. Are there any questions around the table? Kia ora, Member Wilson.
Wow, thank you, Jess, for all of that enthusiasm. Hey, look, the item comes up later, clearly in the agenda. Does the forum think that it goes far enough? Is there enough there, do you think, to, well, we want the world, don't we, really? But what do you think in terms of?
This is all really strongly outlined in that slide that has all of our recommendations that have come through to governing body. For the most part, the strategy is excellent. It's incredibly robust. It's very well thought out. There are a lot of opportunities to grow, and I think potentially at the right pace, of course, we would love it to go further. And I think you'll see in the endorsements from the 9 local boards that make up that forum, each and every one has said, at a minimum this, and pay particular attention to what's set out in it. So, yeah, so I think yes, and of course we'd always welcome more, but it is very robust and very, very well considered.
Thank you.
Kia ora, Member Wilson. Any other questions? Right, first time of the day. You must have got all the information to us, Jess. Well, thank you very much. Could I have a mover to thank? Kia ora, Councillor Fully. Seconder, Councillor Patterson-Hamlin. Sorry, Councillor Turner. Trying to go with who I saw first. All those in favour? Any opposed? Wouldn't have thought so. Kia ora, thank you very much. Now we will move to local board input. So that was all for, and thank you all. That was I know there was a huge amount of public forum. We tried to move things around, but that was what had happened today. Right. So Mark, Chair Mark, from the Waitakere Rangers. Jess, I'm sure you can come sit at the table if you want to, or have you got to go?